Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to be, this video is going to be like a get ready with me. I'm going to start like from the beginning all the way to the end. So I am starting off with my brows, and this is going to be the brow pencil from Wet n Wild. The name of the color is Sienna Brown. So y'all, this video is going to be full of drugstore products. I think the only products that I used that were not drugstore were my lashes, which I got from, I want to say Amazon or eBay, I can't remember which one, and the highlighter color that I used was Morphe, which that little palette that I had, I think it was like $12, so that wasn't bad. And one of the eyeshadow palettes that I did use was from a Beauty Glaze, and that palette is from Amazon. So to jump into the video right here, I am just cleaning up my brows, and I'm cleaning them up with my foundation color 360 in Maybelline Superstay. I think that's what it is called, Superstay. Yeah. So I'm lining. I did the bottom half of my brows, and then I'm going on top with the same color, and I'm outlining the top of my brows. And right here, I was just taking a little bit of the foundation and going over my lids, like all that part right there from my lids, from my brow. And right here, I was just kind of cleaning it up, making sure that it was clean. So I was doing my makeup today because I was going to a brunch. One of my friends is getting married, and I'm a bridesmaid in the wedding, and we were going out for her bridal shower to brunch. So I was supposed to upload this video on Sunday, but I actually recorded it on Sunday and went to the brunch, and by the time I got home, I was so tired. So I am gonna go ahead and just upload it today, which is Monday, or tomorrow, Tuesday, whichever one, but it will be uploaded by either day. So the color Real Technique brush and blend all that out. And the palette that you just saw me dip into was gonna be the Beauty Glaze palette, and that palette is from Amazon. And y'all, it's not that bad, it's not expensive at all. It was like $11 and some change, and the color payoff from this palette is really good, and it's supposed to be a dupe for the Jaclyn Hill's palette, so it wasn't a bad purchase at all. I really like it. So I'm using two colors out of this palette, and y'all saw the first one, and the next one that I'm going to use is kind of like this, I want to say, I don't know, like reddish brownish color, and I'm going to apply that on my crease. And I'm using the same brush that I applied the first color on, so that way everything blended in seamlessly together. And when I was creating this, I was like, I don't even know how this gonna look, but I gotta trust the process. And I just went for it, and at the end I really loved it. And while I was out, I got a lot of compliments on my makeup, so it was all worth it. But I'm going back again with that concealer from Maybelline Fit Me, and it's number 25 medium, and I'm going back and cutting my crease. I wasn't really too specific on how I wanted to cut it. That's why I was using the applicator brush that comes with the actual concealer. I did it as neat as possible, but I wasn't really too crazy about wanting like a cut crease. That's why I didn't use my cut crease brush. I just used the applicator brush, and I used that to apply the concealer. And I'm going in with that same brush that I used previously before to add the concealer, and just patting it in and make sure there's no crease and there's no extra product that's left that's clumpy. And I'm just going back in with a fluffy BH Cosmetics brush, just going over the edges of the colors that I placed, just so that everything was like kind of blended together. And that palette is the Wet n Wild palette. I forgot the name of it, but it's a really good palette as well. I think it was like $4. And I'm using the gold out of this palette to place on my lid. And the brush I'm using, it's one of the brushes that I got out of a package from Amazon, one of their little 25 brush deals. It's like a flat shader brush. Just going in with the same brush that I was using earlier. I'm blending a little bit more color at the top, and then at the outer corner I'm just applying that color towards the edges, so that way it's blended in seamlessly and there's no like harsh line or anything. Alright, so I'm using my Real Techniques Face Expert brush, and I am using my Maybelline Superstay foundation in 360. That's like my summertime color. I'm normally 355 coconut, but I'm using 360, and I'm applying the foundation all over my face with that Face Expert brush. And y'all, if y'all don't have this brush, I need y'all to go and get it. I got it off of Amazon, and I want to say it was in between $6 to $10. When I say this brush gets your makeup like flawless, like it's so flawless, like it's ridiculous. But anyways, and I actually use this for my face. I use it to blend out my contour. I use it to blend out my highlighter and put the powder on my highlighted areas. So it's a multi-use brush, and it's really good. I really think it's worth the investment. I mean, it's only like $6 to $10, I can't remember, but I got it from Amazon. It's a really good brush. I definitely recommend that you girls go out and get it if you don't already have it. I don't know why I got this so late, but hey, whatever. So now I am applying my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in tan with a flat foundation brush from Real Technique, excuse me. And I'm putting that under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and some on my chin. And I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit. I did let that sit. I had skipped that part out, but I did let it sit. I let it get thick. I love letting this, in particular, this concealer to sit, because once it sits, it's already thick. So when you let it sit and it gets even thicker, it just, I don't know, like that concealer right there is like my most favorite drugstore concealer of all time. Like, you can't go wrong. Like, honestly, you really can't go wrong. So like I said, I was using that Face Expert brush again, and I'm using that to blend out my concealer, and it just blends out so seamless. Just look at that. I be trying not to make that face when I'm doing my highlight, but you just can't help it. Like literally every beauty influencer, like we all do it. Like that face is so ugly, but whatever. So I'm just patting that in the space that I want it to stay right there. So I'm patting it. I moved it a little bit, but I'm patting it in the space that I want it to be in, which is right in the middle. So the next thing I'm gonna do is grab my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. This setting powder is amazing. Like Maybelline is doing a damn thing. Like Maybelline is that brown girl friendly product drugstore that you can go to that will always get it right. As long as you know your color and your undertones and you use their products, you can never go wrong with Maybelline. Like they will not steer us wrong, sis. So I'm using their setting powder. I want to say this is in medium deep or deep. I want to say it's medium deep because that's the one that I really use, but I really can't remember. I use both, but medium deep is the one that I really use. So I placed that under my eyes, and I'm actually gonna do that under my cheekbones where I'm gonna contour, so that way my contour can be a little prominent and stick out a little bit. So yeah, I am not the best at lashes. I feel like as long as I've been doing makeup, lashes is the thing that I'm just not getting better at. I mean, I don't know what it is, but my inner corner are always lifting up. I don't know if y'all have a problem with that, but if you do, comment that in the comment section so we can figure out what to do to get our inner corner of our lashes to stay. But y'all should have seen me. I done took these off about 2 times trying to get them on correctly. So now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me face powder, and I'm using that to wipe away the excess powder that I have under my cheekbones and as a face powder overall after I've placed all the products on my face, just to make sure everything meshes together. And yes, I am using the same brush because sister girl, that brush is gonna get your face all the way together. Okay, so here I added a little bit of powder because I saw that there was some concealer that wasn't all the way blended out, so I added a little bit of powder just to get rid of that. So now I'm doing my contour, and I'm using the Black Radiance medium to, I think, tan to medium palette, and I'm using that darkest one to contour with. And yeah, as you can see, I already hit pan, so I was trying to get anything. No, I didn't hit pan. I'm lying. My niece broke my palette, and the main color that I use is the one that just went everywhere and just wasted everywhere. So there's some like on top of the palette that I tried to scrape off and use, so I was able to grab a little bit. And over here in this section, I am grabbing the same eyebrow pencil that I use to do my brows and using that to line my lips, so that way I can get my lips together, child, because I do got a little bit big lips. And this lipstick is from the hair store. I think it's called Honey Bunny. I forgot what brand it is. And like I said, this is the only thing that I didn't use that is not a drugstore brand, and it's the Morphe Eye Bronze palette, and I'm using like that gold shade to use as my highlighter. Now ladies, we are at the end of the video. Check my outfit out, tell me what y'all like about it. It's cute, right? I'm cute. Ooh, yes, I did that, y'all. But anywho, I will see y'all next week. Stay tuned for another video. If there's anything that you would like me to do, please leave it in the comment. I thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.